Welcome back to my channel Pocket Change Coins. If you're into finding hidden gems in your spare change, you're in the right place. Today, we'll show you how some everyday coins could be worth a lot more than you think. Don't miss out, stick around. New here? Like, subscribe, and let's get started. We're diving into the world of the US state quarters, and we're going to focus on one that's not only steeped in history but also has a value that might surprise you. We're talking about the 2002 Indiana State Quarter, which marks the 200th anniversary of Indiana's statehood. If you think it's just another quarter in the series, think again. This coin could be worth far more than you realize. Stick around until the end, and I'll reveal just how much this particular coin could fetch today. Let's start by taking a look at the Indiana State Quarter's significance. This coin was issued in 2002 as part of the 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. The program was designed to honor each of the 50 states, one by one, with unique designs for their state quarters. It was a massive success and sparked a renewed interest in coin collecting across the nation. Each state's coin featured imagery that represented its history, culture, or significant achievements. For Indiana, the design chosen for the state quarter celebrates its history as the 19th state to join the Union, which happened in 1816. On the obverse side of the 2002 Indiana quarter, you'll see a beautifully detailed rendition of the state's iconic image, a race car, representing Indiana's rich history in auto racing, particularly the Indianapolis 500. Which is one of the most famous motorsport events in the world. Alongside this, you'll find the image of the Indiana state flag, which has 13 stars surrounding a torch, symbolizing the state's role in the Union and its values of liberty and progress. What's really captivating about this coin is how it encapsulates Indiana's identity. The state has played a pivotal role in the history of the United States, and its inclusion in the State Quarters program allowed the country to reflect on Indiana's contributions in a tangible and memorable way. But beyond its cultural and historical significance, let's talk about what really makes this quarter stand out in the world of coin collecting. While most Indiana state quarters are not rare by any means, after all, millions of them were minted, there are certain characteristics that can make this particular coin more valuable to collectors. One of the most important factors when determining the value of a coin is its condition. Coins that have been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition are far more valuable than those that have been used in daily transactions. Over time, coins can become scratched, tarnished, or worn down by constant circulation. However, if you happen to have an Indiana quarter that has remained in mint condition, you could have a hidden gem on your hands. Additionally, some 2002 Indiana state quarters feature rare minting errors, which can make them even more valuable. Errors in the minting process, like double strikes, off-center impressions, or die cracks, are highly sought after by collectors because they make the coin unique. These minting errors are what elevate an otherwise common coin into something truly rare and collectible. If you find an Indiana state quarter with any sort of minting defect, you could be looking at a coin worth far more than the average 25-cent value. Now, let's get to the good part, the value of this particular coin. If you've come across a 2002 Indiana state quarter that is in uncirculated condition or one that features a rare minting error, you could be holding on to something very valuable. While most of these quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents, a coin in excellent condition or with a unique error could be worth much more. In fact, some Indiana state quarters have been known to fetch an astonishing price of up to $40,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $40,000. For a quarter that many people overlook, that's a jaw-dropping amount of money. It's amazing how something as simple as a state quarter, which was minted in the millions, can hold such value if it's in the right condition or has a rare characteristic. So, if you've been collecting quarters or have a stash of coins that you've never really paid much attention to, it's definitely worth your time to take a closer look at your Indiana state quarters. You might just have a rare, valuable find that could put some serious cash in your pocket. The moral of the story here is that coin collecting isn't just about having a collection, it's about finding hidden treasures. The 2002 Indiana State Quarter is a perfect example of how a coin with historical significance can also have immense financial value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye out for those special coins. You never know when one will turn out to be worth a lot more than you thought. Second rare coin, we're going to take a deep dive into one of the most exciting coins from the U.S. State Quarter series, the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter. This coin is not just another state quarter, it's a piece of American history that carries a value far beyond its face value. So, if you've ever wondered what makes the 2002 Louisiana Quarter so special, stay tuned until the end of this video, because the value might just blow you away. Before we get into the details of the coin's worth, let's take a moment to understand why the Louisiana State Quarter is so historically significant. Released in 2002, the Louisiana Quarter was part of the 50 State Quarters program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint to honor the history and culture of each state. Each coin in the series was designed to reflect something special about the state it represented, and Louisiana's quarter is no different. Louisiana became the 18th state in the Union, and its quarter commemorates an event that had a huge impact on the state's development, the Louisiana Purchase. The design of the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter features a brilliant image that captures the essence of Louisiana's rich heritage. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the traditional portrait of George Washington, as seen on all U.S. quarters since 1932. However, it's the reverse side of the coin that truly stands out. The reverse design showcases the majestic steamboat Natchez cruising along the mighty Mississippi River. This iconic steamboat was chosen to represent Louisiana's important role in the history of American transportation and trade. The river itself is a symbol of the state's historical and economic development, serving as a major trade route for centuries. In addition to the Natchez, you'll also see the words Louisiana Purchase inscribed, honoring the event that significantly expanded the United States. This purchase, completed in 1803, nearly doubled the size of the country and set the stage for Louisiana's eventual statehood in 1812. The design beautifully encapsulates Louisiana's vital role in American history, making this coin a true collectible. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin. While most of the 2002 Louisiana State Quarters are still in circulation today and can be found for face value, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. The value of a coin depends on several factors, and one of the most important is its condition. Most state quarters, including Louisiana's, were produced in large quantities, meaning they were widely circulated. Over the years, many of these coins have experienced wear and tear, making them less valuable. However, coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are far rarer and can command much higher prices. For collectors, the key to finding valuable coins lies in condition. If you happen to have a 2002 Louisiana State Quarter that is in mint condition, with sharp details, a clean surface, and no signs of wear, you might be looking at a rare find. Uncirculated coins are more desirable to collectors, and they can fetch much higher prices on the market. But wait, there's more. Like many other coins, the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter has also been subject to minting errors. Minting errors are a goldmine for coin collectors because they make a coin unique and highly sought after. Errors like double strikes, off-center strikes, or die cracks can make a seemingly ordinary coin far more valuable. If you happen to come across a Louisiana quarter with any of these types of errors, you could be in possession of a truly rare and valuable coin. Now, you're probably wondering just how much this Louisiana State Quarter could be worth. While the typical coin in good condition is worth just a quarter, the uncirculated versions and error coins are worth much more. So, how much are they really worth? If you happen to find a pristine, error-free version of the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter, or even better, a coin with a minting error, you could be looking at a value of up to $45,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $45,000. That's a staggering amount of money for a coin that many people might overlook. The key to its value lies in the rarity and condition of the coin. Finding an uncirculated 2002 Louisiana State Quarter or one with a minting error can be a game changer for collectors. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. So, next time you come across a 2002 Louisiana quarter, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. You might just be holding onto something far more valuable than you ever imagined. If you're a collector or someone who enjoys searching for hidden gems, remember that every coin has its story, and sometimes that story can lead to a big payday. Third expensive coin, we're focusing on a coin that has a special place in the U.S. State Quarter series, one that holds a unique connection to American history and carries a potential value that might surprise you. We're talking about the 2006 Nebraska State Quarter. While most of us may think of this coin as just another part of the series, it's actually much more than that. Stick around, because we're about to dive into why this coin is so special and how it could be worth a lot more than you think. First, let's take a trip back in time to understand the historical significance of the 2006 Nebraska State Quarter. Released as part of the 50 State Quarters program, this coin was designed to celebrate Nebraska's statehood and its unique contributions to the United States. Nebraska officially became the 37th state in 1867, and that's where the coin's design draws its inspiration from. The State Quarter program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, honored each state with a design that symbolized its history, culture, or natural beauty. And Nebraska's coin is no exception. The reverse side of the Nebraska State Quarter features one of the state's most famous landmarks, the Chimney Rock. This towering geological formation served as an important marker for pioneers traveling west along the Oregon Trail. Its significance to Nebraska and the expansion of the United States is profound. The coin's design beautifully captures the monument's towering presence, as well as the legacy of Nebraska's role in the westward expansion. If you've ever studied the history of American pioneers, you'll recognize the importance of Chimney Rock as a symbol of the struggles, triumphs, and dreams of the people who helped shape this country. In addition to Chimney Rock, the coin features the inscription, Nebraska 1867, marking the year Nebraska officially joined the Union. This simple yet powerful design connects the coin not only to Nebraska's statehood but to a larger chapter in American history. For those who appreciate history and culture, this coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a snapshot of a moment in time that forever changed the United States. Now, let's talk about why this coin is more than just a beautiful tribute to Nebraska's history. Like many coins in the U.S. State Quarter series, the 2006 Nebraska Quarter was minted in massive quantities, and most of them circulated in daily transactions. As with any coin, the more circulated it is, the more wear and tear it accumulates, which can lower its value. However, there are always exceptions. The key to determining a coin's value lies in its condition. If you happen to come across a 2006 Nebraska Quarter in mint condition, one that's been carefully preserved, free from scratches, tarnish, or wear, you could be looking at a rare find. Uncirculated coins, those that have never been in circulation, are far rarer than their worn counterparts. Because of this, coins in excellent condition are highly sought after by collectors, and they can fetch much higher prices than ordinary quarters. So, if you've got an uncirculated Nebraska State Quarter tucked away in your collection or hidden in a jar of old coins, it could be worth more than you think. But here's where it gets even more exciting. The 2006 Nebraska Quarter is known for having a special minting error that could make it even more valuable. Some of the coins produced in the Nebraska series were struck with a unique feature, specifically, a die crack. This happens when the minting die used to strike the coins begins to deteriorate, resulting in a crack that leaves an imprint on the coin. These types of minting errors are considered extremely rare, and they make the coin even more desirable to collectors. If you happen to have one of these error coins, you could be holding on to something incredibly valuable. Minting errors are highly prized by coin collectors because they create a one-of-a-kind item. When a coin has a die crack or another minting flaw, it's no longer considered a normal coin. Instead, it becomes a unique piece that stands out from the rest, and that rarity is what drives up its value. So, how much could the 2006 Nebraska State Quarter be worth? Well, if you have an uncirculated version of this coin, or better yet, one with a minting error like the die crack, you could be sitting on a potential gold mine. The value of these coins can vary depending on their condition and rarity, but one thing is for sure, this coin is definitely worth more than its face value of 25 cents. In fact, some of these 2006 Nebraska state quarters have been known to fetch an incredible $30,000. That's right, $30,000 for a single quarter. Who would have thought that a simple coin, often overlooked and taken for granted, could hold so much value? It's a great reminder that coin collecting is not just about collecting coins, it's about finding those hidden treasures that others may miss. So, if you have a 2006 Nebraska state quarter, make sure to give it a closer look. You might just have a rare gem on your hands, one that could bring you thousands of dollars. And if you're just starting your coin collection, remember that there's always the possibility of finding something valuable when you least expect it. Coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 2006 Nebraska state quarter is a perfect example of how a little bit of history and the right conditions can turn a humble coin into a small fortune. Now, we're diving into the world of the U.S. State Quarters series with a coin that represents one of the most iconic states in America, Texas. Specifically, we're going to take a closer look at the 2004 Texas State Quarter. Now, when you think of Texas, a few things likely come to mind: cowboys, oil, the Alamo, and of course, its massive size. But did you know that this particular state quarter could be worth a lot more than its face value? If you're into coin collecting or just curious about what makes certain coins valuable, you're in the right place. Let's go back to 2004, the year when the Texas State Quarter was released as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. The series, which ran from 1999 to 2008, was designed to honor each of the 50 states with a unique quarter featuring a design that represented the state's history, culture, and natural beauty. When it came time to honor Texas, the design team wanted to capture the essence of the Lone Star State in a single, powerful image. The result? A quarter that's become not only a piece of currency but also a cherished collector's item. On the reverse side of the 2004 Texas quarter, you'll see a stunning depiction of the famous Lone Star, which has long been a symbol of Texas pride and independence. This star is surrounded by a banner reading, "The Lone Star State," an homage to Texas history as an independent republic before joining the United States in 1845. In addition to the Lone Star, the coin features a silhouette of the state itself, reinforcing Texas' identity as a proud and distinct part of the Union. This coin isn't just a beautiful piece of artwork, it holds a special place in the hearts of many who admire Texas' bold history. Texas was once its own nation, known as the Republic of Texas, and its decision to join the U.S. in 1845 played a crucial role in the expansion of the country. So, this quarter not only represents Texas statehood, but it also speaks to a time when the state was a powerful force in its own right. While the Texas State Quarter is definitely a must-have for any collector, its value goes beyond just the design. What really makes it interesting is the condition in which the coin has been preserved. Like most coins in the 50 State Quarters series, millions of Texas quarters were minted. They were widely circulated in everyday transactions, meaning that many of them have seen a lot of wear and tear. However, if you're lucky enough to have one of these coins in uncirculated condition, or even better, one that's been preserved in mint state, then you could be holding on to something very valuable. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly sought after by collectors because they are much rarer than their worn counterparts. The sharpness of the details, the shine of the metal, and the absence of any signs of use make them more desirable. The 2004 Texas State Quarter is no exception. If you have one that has been carefully stored away and hasn't been subject to the rigors of circulation, it's likely to be much more valuable than you might think. But here's where it gets really interesting. Not all 2004 Texas State Quarters are created equal. Some of these quarters have unique characteristics that make them stand out even more, particularly those with minting errors. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the production of the coin, and they can lead to all sorts of fascinating and valuable anomalies. These errors can include double strikes, misalignments, off-center prints, or even missing elements. Minting errors are considered highly collectible because they make the coin one of a kind. If you happen to have a 2004 Texas state quarter with an error, it could dramatically increase its value. Imagine stumbling upon a quarter that has a double strike or a rare misprint. That small flaw could transform an otherwise ordinary coin into a prized collector's item. Minting errors are highly sought after, and they can make a huge difference in the market price of a coin. So, how much could a 2004 Texas state quarter be worth? Well, the value of these coins depends on a variety of factors, chiefly their condition and rarity. While most of these quarters are still worth just 25 cents, an uncirculated coin or one with a minting error could easily be worth much more. In fact, a pristine 2004 Texas state quarter or one with a rare minting error can fetch an incredible $50,000. Yes, you heard that right, $50,000. For a quarter. It's amazing how a simple piece of currency, produced in the millions, can be worth so much, but that's the magic of coin collecting. What may seem like an ordinary coin could be hiding a value far beyond what you'd expect. That's why it's so important to pay attention to the condition and unique features of your coins, especially if you have a Texas state quarter in your collection. If you happen to have one of these rare coins, congratulations, you could have a small fortune in your hands. Whether it's the historical significance, the pristine condition, or the possibility of a minting error, the 2004 Texas state quarter is definitely one to keep an eye on. So, next time you're rummaging through old coins or looking at your collection, make sure you take a second look at your Texas state quarters. You might just have a treasure waiting to be discovered. Last unique coin, we're taking a journey into the world of rare and valuable coins, and we've got an exciting discovery to share with you. While many of us are familiar with the U.S. State Quarter series, today we're going to focus on a coin that stands out from the rest, the 2009 Guam State Quarter. This coin is not just another state quarter, it's a unique and valuable piece of U.S. history that could be worth far more than you think. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just loves to learn about the fascinating world of coins, you won't want to miss this. Let's start with a bit of history about Guam. Although it's not a state, Guam is an important U.S. territory located in the Pacific Ocean. In 2009, the U.S. Mint issued a special quarter as part of the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters program. This program was designed to honor the unique history and contributions of U.S. territories, and Guam was one of the territories chosen to be represented. The 2009 Guam quarter is part of this set, which also includes quarters for Puerto Rico, American Samoa, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and the Northern Mariana Islands. The design of the Guam State Quarter is one of the most beautiful and meaningful in the entire series. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see an image of the iconic latte stone. This traditional Chamorro structure is a symbol of Guam's rich cultural heritage. The latte stone is an ancient stone pillar used by the indigenous people of Guam, and it represents both strength and stability. The design on the coin features two latte stones standing proudly, along with the inscription Guam and Island of Liberty. This image beautifully captures the essence of Guam's history, its people, and their connection to the land. The latte stone on the coin is not only a historical symbol but also an important piece of Guam's identity. For centuries, these stone structures were used to elevate traditional houses, and they hold deep cultural significance for the Chamorro people. This coin isn't just a representation of Guam's geography, it's a tribute to the resilience and history of the people who have called the island home for thousands of years. Now that we've got the history and design out of the way, let's talk about what makes this coin so valuable. While millions of Guam quarters were minted in 2009, most of them circulated and are in relatively poor condition due to wear and tear. As with any coin, its value is largely determined by its condition, and this is where things get interesting. Uncirculated coins, those that have never been in circulation and have been carefully preserved, are much rarer than their worn counterparts. The 2009 Guam State Quarter, like many others in the U.S. Mint series, can be found in excellent condition if it has been properly stored. However, finding an uncirculated version that has been kept in pristine condition is not easy. The more preserved the coin is, the more valuable it becomes, which is why collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins in near-perfect or mint condition. but the value of the 2009 Guam quarter doesn't stop there. Like many coins, the 2009 Guam State quarter also has the potential to be even more valuable if it has a minting error. Minting errors are highly sought after by collectors because they create unique variations of a coin. These errors can range from double strikes to misalignments or off-center prints. When a coin has a minting flaw, it becomes even more collectible because it's one of a kind. If you happen to come across a 2009 Guam quarter with any kind of minting error, that small imperfection could skyrocket its value. So, what's the bottom line? How much can the 2009 Guam State quarter actually be worth? The answer depends on the condition and rarity of the coin. Most of these quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents, especially if they've been circulated. However, if you happen to find a mint condition, uncirculated version, or even better, a coin with a minting error, you could be looking at a surprising payday. In fact, a rare, uncirculated 2009 Guam quarter could be worth as much as $20,000, yes, you heard that right, $20,000. For a quarter. It's truly incredible how a simple coin, produced in large numbers, can be worth so much when it's in the right condition or has a rare minting error. That's the beauty of coin collecting, it's all about finding those hidden gems that others overlook. So, the next time you come across a 2009 Guam State quarter, take a moment to examine it closely. You never know what you might be holding in your hands. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this fascinating coin and its potential value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting discoveries in the world of rare coins. We've got plenty more content coming your way, so stay tuned. Happy collecting, and remember, one coin could change everything.